the importance of character building and resilience, especially for a generation. You guys are to blame, by the way, for a generation where you guys have gone through so much adversity. You don't want us to. But it almost seems like your adversity is kind of what's made you strong and great. From speaking about being in a tin shack, emceeing, to having a father who was a certain way. And you use that as an example of what not to be. But you still had the maturity and wisdom to be like, but he was an intelligent man. He was a mathematician, so I'll hold on to that. And the constant resilience, Lesotho and the cold. Do you acknowledge the importance of that? And I know this is a much deeper question, but how important is it to create spaces where young people today are forced into adversity and forced to build character and forced to become resilient? Because again, I blame you guys. You guys try to remove all of these things because you feel it will allow us to move forward quicker. But I find that it almost does the opposite and it destroys.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is that, the struggles, when you look at where we are as a country, unemployment of young people, inequality that we experience, the poverty that surrounds us, means that all those struggles are there.
Yeah.
And you're quite right. I mean, we have not succeeded. Yes, we took political power in 1994, but economic power is not with us, right?
Correct.
And therefore, for me, there are many different ways of building resilience and strength and character of our young people without necessarily having gone through the struggles that we went through. That's one of the reasons why my wife and I started the schools, Future Nation Schools, and follow a different approach of how we are teaching young people, right? Project-based learning is an approach that we follow because it is about creating resilience in an environment which is challenging, but not necessarily an environment where we say you must suffer, you must
challenging but
like
not
in
damaging.
A military camp.
Challenging but not damaging.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's how you teach young people that failure is important as part of life, of how you learn, working with others and solving real problems, which is challenging. Starting a business, being an entrepreneur is not easy.
Yeah.
And you can build a lot of character and resilience that way and encourage people to do difficult things. And difficult things, because when you look at it today, as an example, let me just take social media as an example. And B.E.E. Yes, of course, B.E.E. has benefited a few people, but when you really look at it, it's denied a lot more people from starting businesses and doing difficult things.
Yeah.
But in the process, solve problems and create institutions. It's an easy way out, B.E.E. To take a 5, 10, 20% stake in an established white company is the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
You don't need to do much. You can go and play golf or have fun and travel and do all these things, make money in the process. But what have you done? You don't know how to run a business, how to start a business, how to be resilient in the face of whatever challenges you're going to face in starting a business.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it is important for us as a country, as Africans particularly, to create this culture of saying to people, we're not going to solve all the problems that we have in the country by doing easy things.
Yes.
We're not going to do that. And we otherwise give an opportunity or otherwise forego the opportunity to really make a meaningful difference in our lives because, we will not do difficult things. And that's a problem. It's a real problem.
We cannot build anything by doing the easy things.
No.
Or anything sustainable and worthwhile.